Welcome everyone to a brand new adventure on our channel. Today, we're diving into the heart of darkness and light in New York City, following the footsteps of our enigmatic hero, Daredevil. As he navigates the shadows of the city, uncovering sinister plots and forging unexpected alliances, we invite you to join us on this thrilling journey. Get ready for a saga filled with action, mystery, and the relentless pursuit of justice. So buckle up, and let's embark on this exciting adventure together. Welcome to Daredevil's latest chapter, where every turn is a new challenge and every shadow holds a story. Let's get started. Daredevil, Black Armor, Vol. 1. In the shadow-draped skyline of New York City, amidst the towering sentinels of steel and glass, the night air hums with the tension of a city that never sleeps. High above, on a secluded rooftop, Melvin Potter, a man whose past is etched with the scars of criminal endeavors, meticulously repairs a piece of armor that seems to pulse with a life of its own. This is no ordinary armor. It belongs to Daredevil, the guardian of New York's most vulnerable. As Melvin laments over the extensive damage the armor has endured, a figure emerges from the darkness, a man whose very presence commands attention. Murdock, known to the underworld and its victims as Daredevil, steps into the light, his blind eyes betraying no hint of the extraordinary senses that guide him. Melvin, with a hint of sarcasm born from disbelief, questions how a blind man navigates the perilous rooftops. Undeterred, Matt inquires about the progress of the armor's repairs. Melvin, still grappling with the identity of the man before him, expresses his doubts. He fears the armor could be used for nefarious purposes. Matt reassures him, his voice a solemn vow to wield the armor as a force for good. Without another word, he leaps into the night, a shadow merging with shadows. Later, as the city sleeps, Matt is besieged by nightmares, a tumultuous storm of past battles, encroaching enemies, and the heavy toll of his double life. These dreams force him to confront his fears and forge a new identity, Jack Batlin, in an unassuming corner of New York. This rebirth is not just a change of name, but a deeper transformation, a strategy to protect those he holds dear while continuing his relentless fight against the darkness. As dawn breaks, Matt, now Jack, steps out into the vibrant tapestry of his new neighborhood. Here, amidst casual conversations and the mundane beauty of daily life, he finds a semblance of peace. However, this tranquility is short-lived. A chance encounter with Randy Gillette, a woman claiming to be a prophet, shatters the illusion. Randy speaks of Matt's hidden truths, of secrets buried deep. Matt is taken aback, his mind racing with questions about Randy's mysterious foresight. As Matt continues his walk, he reflects on the path that led him here. Trained in the law, he once believed in the power of justice to right the world's wrongs, but reality taught him a harsher lesson. True justice requires more than words. It demands action, often from the shadows. This realization is what birthed Daredevil, the silent guardian who fights where the law cannot reach. Memories of his father, a boxer from Hell's Kitchen, remind Matt of the lessons learned in sweat and blood within the confines of the boxing club. As the cloak of night descends over the sprawling metropolis of New York, the city's silent guardian, Matt Murdock, dons the mantle of Daredevil once more. Clad in his newly forged armor, a testament to resilience and strength, he becomes a shadow amongst shadows, traversing the skyline with the grace of a specter. Despite the heavy burden of having faked his own demise, a ruse designed to shield his loved ones from the crossfire of his crusade, his vigilant gaze remains fixed upon them. In the secrecy of the night, he watches over Karen Page, his heart heavy with unspoken words, before turning his attention to Elektra Natchios, his formidable comrade in arms, ensuring their safety from afar before vanishing into the abyss of the city. As Daredevil patrols the urban expanse, his extraordinary senses pierce through the cacophony of city life. A distressing melody of fear catches his attention. The sound of thieves taking innocent citizens hostage. a scenario unfolding with terrifying swiftness. The criminals, emboldened by the night, whisk their captives away in a car, unaware of the predator lurking in the darkness above. In a breathtaking display of precision and agility, Daredevil launches a hood onto the vehicle from his high vantage point. The car, now blinded and out of control, crashes into a wall, allowing Daredevil to apprehend the villains with swift justice. However, the night holds more than just petty criminals. In the aftermath of the crash, as Daredevil works to liberate the hostages, he is blindsided by the appearance of Sabretooth, a mutant whose notoriety is matched only by his ferocity. A battle ensues, a dance of predator and prey, where Daredevil's heightened senses allow him to anticipate and evade Sabretooth's relentless assaults. With each echo that rebounds in the night, Daredevil counters with the grace of a seasoned fighter, using his staff to create distance between him and his formidable adversary. In a surprising turn of events, Sabretooth receives a command through a communication frequency so low that even Daredevil's superhuman hearing cannot detect it. With a sudden and unexplained withdrawal, Sabretooth vanishes into the night, leaving Daredevil and the hostages in bewildered relief. Despite the victory, the encounter leaves Daredevil with a new mystery to unravel, the source of the inaudible frequency that commanded Sabretooth's retreat. Though his attempt to trace the signal ends in frustration, Daredevil's resolve only strength. In the early light of morning, Matt Murdock finds himself within the hallowed confines of a church, seeking solace through confession, a ritual that grants him a momentary peace from the turmoil that defines his dual existence. Afterward, he steps back into the familiar yet ever-changing landscape of his neighborhood. His day begins with an interaction that's seemingly mundane, but reveals a disturbing undercurrent within the community, a series of unexplained disappearances that has left a palpable void. Murdock, once a beacon of justice in the courtroom, now navigates his neighborhood under a new identity, continuing his mission of aiding those in need. Despite the limitations imposed by his blindness, he provides anonymous legal counsel, a shadowy benefactor to those entangled in the complexities of the legal system. From aiding a distraught mother to advising a tenant facing eviction, his interventions serve as a testament to his unwavering commitment to justice. However, his efforts occasionally stir discontent, as evidenced by an altercation with a disgruntled landlord. A confrontation that Murdock navigates with the calm detachment of a man accustomed to life's adversities. As dusk falls, Murdock's path leads him to Randy's doorstep, where their conversation quickly transcends the boundaries of casual acquaintance. Randy expresses a deep-seated attraction to Murdock, perceiving him as a hero, a notion that Murdock, ever the skeptic, challenges with his disbelief in fortune-telling and the supernatural. Despite this, their interaction culminates in a moment of vulnerability as Murdock, moved by Randy's sincerity, reciprocates with a kiss, signaling the beginning of a new chapter in his personal life. Meanwhile, the city's criminal underworld stirs with the return of Wilson Fisk, the Kingpin, fresh from his incarceration and eager to reclaim his dominion over New York's dark alleys. His plans are abruptly interrupted by Daredevil's arrival, setting the stage for a confrontation fraught with tension and unresolved vendettas. Daredevil accuses Kingpin of orchestrating the recent disappearances, a charge that Kingpin vehemently denies. Their exchange is a dance of power and accusation. Daredevil: I heard you're back on the streets, Fisk, planning to rebuild your empire with lives of the innocent. Kingpin: you think too little of me, Daredevil. My release was your doing, and yes, while I lost everything, rebuilding on the despair of others is beneath me. Daredevil: then explain the disappearances. You expect me to believe you're not involved? Kingpin, his voice a blend of frustration and clarity, reveals, I've heard whispers, Daredevil. Since my release, talk of the Western Railway area being cleared out. Maybe your answers lie there. The tension breaks with the arrival of Kingpin's mercenaries, prompting Daredevil to engage in a swift, decisive battle that leaves the criminals incapacitated. With a parting threat, Daredevil exits, leaving Kingpin to ponder the encounter. Daredevil ventures into the desolate Western Railway area, guided by the ominous frequency associated with Sabretooth's communication device. The signal, now unmistakably stronger, leads him to a chilling discovery: the voice of Baron Strucker, orchestrating a nefarious plan from the shadows. It becomes apparent that the missing citizens are being used as pawns in Strucker's bid to unleash chaos upon New York City. To be continued? In this chapter, Daredevil balances personal connections and his quest for justice. After a revealing talk with Randy and a strategic clash with Kingpin, he uncovers Baron Strucker's plot using kidnapped citizens, setting up a critical confrontation to protect New York City. Thank you all for joining us on this incredible journey through Daredevil's latest adventure. We hope you enjoyed the twists, turns, and the relentless pursuit of justice as much as we did. If you found yourself on the edge of your seat, thrilled by the unfolding mystery and heroism, please consider showing your support. Hit that like button to let us know you're with us, and subscribe to our channel for more captivating adventures with Daredevil and beyond. Your support helps us continue bringing these stories to life, so don't forget to like, subscribe, and even share this video with fellow fans. Until next time, keep seeking justice in the shadows. Thank you, and see you in the next adventure.